Walking through the streets of the old towns of the Baltic capitals is like taking a step back in time. Painstakingly preserved medieval buildings line the streets, and the eclectic blend of Baroque, Gothic, and Art Nouveau architecture is almost overwhelming. But as you stroll past shops and open-air cafes, you also get a sense of the modern culture that is once again flourishing. Contrast these cities with the timeless streets of the glorious Russian city of St. Petersburg. You can improve your value and make the most of your airfare with optional trip extensions. Explore Ukraine's capital with a trip to Kyiv. And see more of Russia with a visit to Moscow. From your hometown, you'll set out on a journey of discovery. Our adventure begins in Lithuania as we explore its capital, Vilnius, whose Baroque medieval old town is recognized by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site. Our next destination is Latvia, where we'll wander the quaint, colorful, cobbled streets of Riga, the country's capital, and location of another UNESCO-protected old town. Then we're off to Estonia, whose capital city of Tallinn is home to yet another UNESCO-recognized old town and is also a thriving modern city. We end our journey in Russia as we explore the treasures of St. Petersburg, including the massive art collection of the Hermitage Museum. On this adventure, you'll delve into European history and culture. We'll discover the Curonian Spit, a fascinating strip of land that spans the Baltic Sea and is shared by Russia and Lithuania. Journey to the ancient Lithuanian capital of Trakai, and take a boat ride to Trakai Castle, a red brick medieval fortress built on an island in the middle of a lake. Visit Salaspils, a small village outside of Riga, to see the haunting memorial to victims of a Nazi concentration camp located here.
There's been a lot of very positive things, and there's been some very thought-provoking experiences. When we went through the KBG headquarters, that was shocking, to say the least. And to see what these people went through and suffered through, and the atrocities that happened. And then the very same day, to go to a beautiful ballet was an emotional whiplash. But an experience you will always remember.
Your accommodations balance the comfort of modern amenities with authentic lodgings at the heart of each stop on your itinerary. Each stay on your adventure offers a place to relax, refresh, and mingle with your fellow travelers after a day of discovery. You can experience even more with optional tours. Take a hot air balloon ride over Vilnius, which gives you a sweeping view of its Baroque, Renaissance, and Gothic architecture. And wander the halls of St. Petersburg's Catherine Palace, a living tribute to opulent 18th century architecture. And keep the discoveries going by adding optional extensions to your trip. Add a fifth country to your itinerary with a visit to the Ukrainian capital of Kyiv, an ancient and culturally rich city of gold-domed cathedrals and historic churches situated along both banks of the Dnieper River. And extend your time in Russia with a stay in Moscow, its bustling capital. You'll get a strong sense of Russian culture as you explore the city's many highlights, including Red Square and the Kremlin. For a European travel experience unlike any other, visit the Baltic States. The region's fascinating history, flourishing modern cultures, and warm, welcoming people make it a must-see destination for any world traveler. And with St. Petersburg on the itinerary as well, you have a comprehensive adventure at a value that can't be beat. So call now and discover the Baltic capitals and St. Petersburg with OAT.